The theme this year is Collaborate to Innovate. Why do you think a deeper collaboration between retailers and suppliers or service providers are more important than ever?
As we know, technology runs very fast, and we are the middle between customers and suppliers, and therefore we need to collaborate more than ever with our suppliers, to make sure that our customers understand the pace and the opportunities that technology brings. So it is, for us, it's not just a good idea; it's an imperative.
The value chain is completely squeezed. So the possibilities of having synergies or of getting more value out of the value chain are enormously limited. The point of departure for the entire value chain is, however, the wallet of the consumer and his ability and willingness to purchase products for a reasonable price with a good quality. And therefore, the attempt needs to be to address the consumer in such a way that he will purchase not necessarily the cheapest product, but the product that suits most his needs at a decent price. And that determines then the entire value of the value chain. And this can work only in a collaborative way.
I think the simple answer is that the bigger the challenges, the more collaboration you need. So there's no retailer and no supplier who can do it alone, not even the big guys. And this is why I think looking for industry solution to create value for the customer and staying relevant is in everybody's best interest. And this is why I think the motto of this year is just spot on.
To your opinion, how will voice commerce change retail in the next 5 years?
I think this will be a tremendous change because voice commerce and artificial intelligence then later will give a much more human interface in any regard. So also this will be a disruptive element in our business, and we are very welcoming it and going to be prepared for it as well.
I think what we're seeing is that we're living in an age of assistance. And so that means that consumers are turning to brands and retailers to get things done. And I think voice commerce is going to be just one part of that. And so the question really for retailers and obviously the direct-to-consumer brands is how to interact in this new world and really how to show up and help people get things done.
I don't know for the next 5 years, but I think voice will be here forever now. It's not just about e-commerce. I mean, people will use voice for a lot of usage. We start to see it when you want to cook, when you want to ask for music, and I think it will progressively it will also change the e-commerce.
Can you describe how retail and technical consumer goods will look 5 years from now, and what will be different?
I think today, it's still actually very more brick and mortars where online is not yet discussed as it should be. So hopefully in 5 years from now we see more of the big Chinese brands coming into place and hopefully actually European ones. But I think digitalization, transformations should be more of a focus.
Unfortunately, I have not a proper answer to this question. But what I think will happen is that we have smaller retail stores, that we have more customer-centric behavior from the retail side, and that we have a huge impact of data and the data grabbing and interpretation in the daily business. That is what I think about retail in 5 years.
I think it's clear that the consumer will be even more in focus. We will have, with the pace of technology and innovation, even more technology to our benefit. And I think the key thing is about putting this in connection with the consumer needs, so killing the pain points of consumers. I also think we will see a lot of more partnerships and collaboration truly for us, so a full end-to-end ecosystem around the consumer and the consumer needs.